Hi, Martina here. Today I'm creating 3 cards using the June 2019 hip kits. To get started, I cut 3 pieces of cardstock from the cardstock kit, 2 card bases. I've used the tutu pink, the mango colored, and the marshmallow white cardstock to create the bases. Today I'd like to focus on pocket life cards, on cards, or pocket life sized pattern paper on cards, because I think that's one of the quickest and easiest ways to get nice and fun cards. For my first card, I cut a piece of the Wikibooten Color Kaleidoscope Beyond Words paper. It's pink on one side and black and white on the other, and I had a hard time to decide which color I'd like to go with because I like the dark pink on the lighter pink, but I actually loved the black and white paper on the tutu pink cardstock. That's why I went with that. I added a Heidi Swap Color Fresh sticker on it and started to embellish the card with the Wikibooten chipboard stickers. I really love to incorporate chipboard on cards because they are a really easy way to add even more dimension on your card. And I love these chipboards especially because they have this holographic foil on top of them, so they add this rainbowish shimmer on the card, and I love it. To finish the card, I've been gluing down some of the Amy Tangerine animal hearts, which come in a really nice variety of colors. For my second card, I use the white card base, and I've cut down a piece of the Simple Stories Sunshine and Blue Skies paper, which has on one side a really gorgeous ombre from red to yellow to blue, and on the other side a fresh lime color with white wavy patterns on it. And I had a hard time to decide which side of the paper I'd like to go with, but as soon as I found this black and white striped pocket life card, I decided to go with the lime color because these 2 papers just make each other pop totally. Another beautiful thing about working with hip kits is I've been going through the Heidi Swap sticker book and the Wikibooten cardstock stickers to find something like a centerpiece for my card, and I almost couldn't believe it, but the sticker Yes to New Adventure from the Wikibooten Color Kaleidoscope cardstock sticker set matches perfectly to the Simple Stories paper. So I couldn't resist and had to go with that one, even if it's not a really usual color for me to use on cards. I glued some pieces of foam behind the Yes just to raise it a bit and give it a bit more dimension, and found this Wikibooten leaves in the ephemeras and also a Amy Tangerine flower. The flowers are just amazing. They come in such nice colors and they add this effect extra to your projects. And I also discovered that they are really dimensional, but you can flatten them out a bit by just pressing into the center of the flower. You still won't be able to put them into an envelope and send them with mail, but you surely can put them into an envelope to give them to somebody. Well, the last finishing touches for this card are just some simple cardstock stickers, these nice little pluses from the Wikibooten cardstock sticker sheet, and the card is done. Last but not least, I'm working on card number 3. The mango colored cardstock is quite a challenge to me because orange is my Voldemort when it comes to scrapbooking and crafting in general. But I also like challenges, and I totally loved the mango colored background of the layout that Missy made recently, that I just thought I'll give that cardstock a chance. And actually, I totally love the card in the end. So maybe Orange and I have a future together. For the base of the card, I'm also using one of the June 2019 Pocket Life cards. And I'm adding a Heidi Swap Color Fresh cardstock sticker on top of it. To embellish the card, I'm using the wurden Color Kaleidoscope ephemera pack. And I have to say, I totally love this ephemera. They are so bright and tropical and summer fun. I'm having a really hard time to use them, but I got the agreement with me that scrapbooking materials are here to be used and not to be stored. So I had to use these beautiful flowers. To add a tiny extra more, I'm adding some splatters with the Limdy Stamp Gang Magical in the color Summer Love and Sun. And I just put a really tiny amount of the magical powder into my plastic palette, added some water, and took my brush to make these splatters onto the card as I would do with usual or normal watercolors. After that's dried, I am gluing down my flower cluster, and I've added some foam onto the flower cluster as well because I like at least one piece with a little bit more dimension than the others. I'm going through the lots of beautiful ephemera and found this Pink Fresh Studio enamel clips, and the color of the clip matched really perfect with all of the other colors on the card, so I had to use it. I also found some animal hearts on the Amy Tangerine hearts sheet, which matched the color scheme just perfectly. And also one of the wurden Color Kaleidoscope chipboards. That little green arrow is a wurden chipboard piece. To finish the card, I've been thinking about adding a stamp onto the card, and I'm always having a hard time to add stamped images onto cards that are almost done and pretty nice on that point, because I tend to mess things up with stamping. Well, actually not with stamping as itself, but I tend to make my stamping images onto places where I totally not love them to have. So I have to go the safe road and make a stamping image onto a piece of scrap paper and shift it around on my project until I have found the place where I'd like to have my stamp, and then I can make a safe and sound stamping image onto the project and hopefully won't mess it up. I'm really super surprised, but I totally love this card. I think it's this fresh tropical flair that this whole collection has, and yeah, it's maybe caught in that card a bit. I hope you had fun watching me creating these cards, and maybe give it a try by yourself. I'll add some detail shots in the end and wish you a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye.